Yo, what is going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over, do I think Mortal Kombat 1 is worth it? Now, that is in terms of buying the game, maybe getting the Ultimate Edition, getting pre-release. Now, to make a long video short, I 100% think the game is worth it, but we will be going into key reasons why that is. Now, we'll be going over things like the new cameo system, the roster, things like that. Let's jump right into the fact that this game plays nothing like Mortal Kombat 11, nothing like Mortal Kombat X. It plays a little bit like MK9, but to be honest, guys, it's kind of a mixture of all three. Now, the big thing that obviously is coming to Mortal Kombat 1 is the cameo system. It is the complete change from anything we've ever seen before. Now, obviously, we have seen other anime fighter games have this sort of like, tag assist mode, but it's kind of different, right? You don't really tag in your assist. It's more of just like moves you would see in the Towers of Time, things like that. You call in maybe a Cyrax bomb, a sector missile, things like that. And honestly, it's a great change. It really, really is. The things you can do with these cameos, the things that we have seen already, especially just within the beta, just within the stress test, has been absolutely insane. Some of the combos honestly were like upwards of 55-60% damage already, so it's going to be a balancing nightmare, but it is so cool. Now, obviously, they're using the cameos to fill in more character slots that we normally wouldn't get to see on, just a base 25 character roster. They're bringing in a lot of 3D era characters like Shijinko. We have the classic Kano, the classic Scorpion, the classic Sub-Zero. It looks amazing, and honestly, I'm all for it. A lot of people were honestly a little bit upset with the cameo system, but I don't get the hate, man. I really don't. It's just a lot of people hate anything that is new, but to me, it's a welcome change, and I'm going to absolutely love it. And that brings us in right into our next topic, the roster. Now, this roster is absolutely stacked. Especially today, we just found out that Megan Fox is going to be Natara, which is honestly absolutely insane. I love it. But let's talk about the roster a little bit more in depth. So obviously, just like before I said, they are bringing back a lot of 3D-esque characters. Obviously, they're bringing back Havoc. They're bringing back Natara. They're obviously bringing back Shijinko, characters like that. Characters that a lot of people haven't seen in 15 years. And honestly, I can't wait. I mean, we've already seen how a lot of them play, but I can't wait until people actually flesh out the meta, flesh out how these characters are supposed to be played. Now, they're also bringing back characters like, Lee May, Reptile, Smoke, some characters that missed out on MK11, like Smoke, like Reptile, that a lot of people are loving to have back. And dude, I mean, if you guys have already seen Reptile, he looks absolutely insane. He's literally a shapeshifter going in between human and reptile form, which is absolutely fucking insane. I cannot wait to see people play that character. But if you guys have noticed from the trailers, this is a completely new timeline, meaning that Raiden isn't even a god anymore. He still has his lightning powers, which obviously we'll see how that's explained, but all these characters have a fresh, new, sleek look that I cannot express enough how much this is a welcome change. I mean, look at Liu Kang just right here. Look at him. He looks absolutely incredible. And look at Tanya, has an obviously new look. She looks incredible as well. So, I'd like that they're still keeping to the roots with a lot of the design choices, but they're also changing them up for a new sleek look, and it's so good. I cannot wait to see more of that. Now, let's go into the most important topic of all, how the game plays. Now, I obviously played the stress test and beta, and altogether I probably had over 500 matches played just in that little bit of time. I mean, I put a lot of time into the game, but let's talk about how it plays, okay? It's a little bit slower than MKX, right? But it's a little bit faster than MK11. Now, I don't really want to focus too much on the speed of it. I know a lot of people care about that, but it's really not the case this time. With the new cameo system, it's completely different. You don't want a game with a run button with these cameos. I promise you, you do not want that. Now, with this, if we look at some of these characters and what they can do, their buttons are a little bit slow, right? Down ones are now punishable on block, things like that, but you're able to keep a lot of moves that would necessarily be unsafe. You're now able to keep them safe with the cameo on block. I know a lot of people are doing Sub-Zero's overhead or low into Kano ball on block, making it not only safe, but making it plus, which is absolutely insane. So a lot of this stuff is going to be absolutely broken in competitive play. That's why I said earlier it's going to be a competitive balancing nightmare. It really is. But a lot of people asked for it, man, and I can't really complain. I was more for the MK11 balance side of things, but a lot of people wanted the broke stuff back, so here we are. Now, like I said before, it is a little bit slower than MKX. There's no run button this time. There's absolutely no run button. They did bring back dash blocking, so there will be a way to get around the arena a little bit faster, but there is no run button. Absolutely no run button. Now, let's talk a little bit about the visuals of the game. The visuals look absolutely stunning on the new PS5. It looks, when I say I thought MK11 was the best looking fighting game, this takes MK11 and just poops all over it. It really does. The visuals of this game are absolutely insane for a fighting game because, in my opinion, NRS makes the best looking fighting games, period, every single year. And they obviously just keep improving every single time, but this game takes it to a brand new level. Some of the fatalities in this game absolutely look gross. Gross. I mean, look at these animations that Gears is doing right now. Do you see this in any other fighting game? Absolutely not. Even with the new games like Tekken 8 coming out, it looks nowhere near this good. It just doesn't. Now, with the visuals comes other things like the story mode. Right? You know, I'm not really a big story mode guy, but I know a lot of people love the story mode aspect of Mortal Kombat, and this looks completely different. Usually with Mortal Kombat, they just redo the tournament again, but this time it's a brand new timeline. A lot of your favorite characters may have a completely different story. Like I said earlier, Raiden isn't even a god anymore. He's not even a god. Liu Kang is training Raiden in this new timeline, so it's going to be completely different, right? There's no more Mortal Kombat tournament. It just doesn't exist. So we really don't know too much about the story, other than we know that Shang Tsung and Kronika are back and they're going to be creating a little bit of havoc within Liu Kang's new timeline, but we really don't know how it's going to flesh out. So that's a really welcome change as well, to be honest, because with the other Mortal Kombat games, we kind of already knew what was going to happen. You know, there was some problem in Outworld, and now the tournament is happening. We need to save Earthrealm. That's usually what would happen, but now the slate is clean. We don't know what's going to happen, so I'm really pumped for that. But now overall, throughout the 500 plus games I played, I would honestly give this game probably an 8.5 or 9 out of 10. And that's high praise. Let me explain why. I'm saving the extra 1.5 or point for when the full game releases. The little bit that I have played was absolutely insane. I cannot stress this enough, guys. You need to buy this game. Not even if you're not a Mortal Kombat fan. If you're just a fighting game fan in general, this game has everything. It calls back to a little bit of anime fighters with the assists. The visuals are absolutely stunning. The gameplay is great. Please do yourself a favor and buy this game. It is so good. So do I think it's worth it? Hell yeah, I think it's worth it. Please get this game. Now, guys, if you have liked this video, make sure to leave a like, maybe a comment. Tell me who you guys are excited to play, and maybe subscribe to the channel. It really helps me grow. And we will catch you guys in the next video, baby. Later.